name is Bryanna. I'm a rising senior at Loyola School. My starter project was the grand piano, which plays 3 octaves of notes determined by a potentiometer. My main project is the hand gesture controlled robot with the robotic arm. The reason I chose this project was because I wanted a project that would be both challenging and would combine both electrical and mechanical engineering. And this project seemed to have the right balance between the two. So here is a demo. So depending on the hand gesture, which fingers I bend, the robot will move either forwards, backwards, left, or right, and it also controls the robotic arm as well. So the flux sensors themselves, I have 4 flux sensors attached to my fingers, and each flux sensor has a certain numerical value when it's unbent. When it's bent, the value changes, and the Arduino is able to read the flux sensor values. Since the values go up to around like 500 or 600, it's a lot of numbers to work with. So I mapped it so that the values would only be between 0 and 100. This allowed me to make the hand gestures more specific and easier for the Arduino to read. Now, in order to get the wireless communication between the glove and the robot, I use these XB wireless modules. The XBs communicate using radio waves, and they're able to be configured and set to the same personal area network identifier. This allows them to operate within the same network so that they can send and receive data with one another, and it also prevents interference from outside XBs. So some of the challenges I faced were the XBs themselves. The XBs can't send the full numerical value of the flux sensors. So instead of sending the numerical value for each gesture or combinations of fingers bent, it sends a specific character. For example, if I were to bend this finger, it would send the character B from this XB to the one on the robot, which would tell the car to move backwards. Another challenge I faced was overheating. The Arduino on here had overheated because I had both the servo motors, which control the robotic arm, and the DC motors, which control the wheels, powered through the same 12-volt battery. However, that caused the Arduino to overheat. So instead, I have these servo motors attached to a separate 5-volt power source. This allows the servos and the arm to move more smoothly without overheating the Arduino. So from this program, I've learned a great deal about both engineering and my project itself. From the guest speakers, I've learned about many different engineering fields, and this will help me in the future as I consider studying engineering going forwards. From this project, I hope you use the knowledge that I've gained building this project and just being part of the Blue Stamp program in my everyday life by building both individual projects and my science book projects. Thank you.
Questions, anyone for Bryanna?
I have a question. So I got a chance to talk with your dad before the parents' night began, and it got us both wondering if you had any preference toward the electrical side or the mechanical side of things, and why.
I mean, I like both. I think I'm leaning towards more mechanical, though. I really enjoyed the hands-on actually building the robot, having to mount the claw, attach the wheels, and I enjoy trying to get that to function. But I like the balance between the two.
You mentioned that you were able to send commands down to the board, and then you mentioned, and also sending it back up. Was that through the same channel, or did you use some other?
No, it's all through the same channel. It's through the XBs, which allows the XBs to communicate. So it goes both ways. It's just the same network.
Thank you.